What I would like to do right now is talk about certain techniques on the electric guitar, things like hammer-ons and pull-offs and slides. These are little things you can use to make your soloing more expressive. And I've always had this thought that I really want my soloing to almost be an imitation of the human voice. I've always had this kind of thought in my head that the ultimate instrument is the human voice, and that musical instruments kind of are, trying to imitate the voice. One time, Leslie West told me that he didn't try to play anything unless he could sing it. He said, anything I play on the guitar, I want to be able to sing it. And I thought that was a beautiful approach there. And so, of course, there's the shredding players, that play at the speed of light, but that's not really what I'm about with blues and blues rock and roll. I want it to sound vocal, and I want it to be expressive, and these little techniques can do that for you. For instance, if I were to show you a lick and play it mechanically, let's do this. Okay, now that's kind of mechanical. If I throw in a hammer on here or a little slide and a bend, it kind of makes it a little more expressive. With some vibrato, with all of those techniques that are there for you to use. The hammer-on. And then the pull-off. That's all done with one hand. It's just an amazing technique that's there for you to utilize in your soloing to just give it more feel and more expression. And the electric guitar, I think, more than any instrument, lends itself to that. Then there's the slide. Things like that can really expand your vocabulary when you're soloing. So explore, goof around with it, man, mess around with it, and see what you can come up with. It's all there for you. When I was a kid and I was trying to figure out how to play this thing, and I am self-taught, the way I learned was by listening to my favorite players and trying to figure out what they were doing. And some of the guys that inspired me when I was young were, for instance, Michael Bloomfield, Eric Clapton in his Cream days especially, Roy Buchanan, early Buddy Guy, and all of those fellas, their playing was very vocal, Things like that. It will just add to your ability to express yourself on the instrument, and all of those guys are masters of that thing, and that's something I still strive for, is to expand what I'm doing and what I'm trying to think up to play.